For regular videos on ancient cultures and forgotten civilizations, please subscribe.
Look at this magnificent bell set, okay? On a much grander scale than you would see anywhere else. I mean, look at the size of these things. Now what the bells were for is interesting. They were to, of course, make music, and the music would please the people that listened to it. That's probably really the most important thing. But it was also believed that the music would attract the ancestors as well. You could call them that way. You can make them feel good with the music that you play. And it was expected that the Marquis himself be good at playing music and play the right kind of music for the various rituals and ceremonies that they would use these for. Now, these bells have two tones. If you hit them on the front, they make one tone. If you hit them on the side, they make another tone. So you can get two different notes out of the same bell. But look at the size of the ones on the bottom.
Wooden hammers used to strike the bells were also found in the tomb. From what I hear, the bells still produce flawless tones after all this time. These bells are called bianzhong in Chinese, and they have gold inlaid inscriptions on them that contain musical directions. The last of the bells, the 65th, which has a flat bottom, has an inscription dated to 433 BCE. It says it was a gift from Xiangjiang, the King Hui of the Chu state. This gift implies that Marquis Yi of Zheng had political ties with the Chu state, possibly suggesting that Zheng was under Chu's protection, or even a client state. By accepting this gift and incorporating it into his bell chime set, Marquis Yi acknowledged the political patronage of the Chu state.
Basically, the more bells and chime stones that you had, the more political prominence that you had. How many pieces there were in your bell system, how many you hung up, and where they were to be placed, there was a whole system behind that. Protocols for how they was to be done. And if depending on how high of a position that you had, higher or lower official, there was a way to place them.
And there are many other musical instruments from the tomb as well. Another stunning find was the bianqing, a set of stone chimes made from limestone and marble. These chimes, arranged in two groups, were hung from horizontal beams and used in ritual music. Capable of producing clear and bright tones, the bianqing could cover 3 full octaves and was tuned 1 semitone lower than the bianzhong, bronze bells. The bianqing was an essential part of ceremonial music in ancient China, often paired with the bianzhong to create harmonious metal and stone music. The bells and stone chimes were often complemented by other instruments like zithers, drums, flutes, and mouth organs. The ensemble required a large crew of musicians, showcasing the immense labor and material investment in Marquis Yi's court banquets.
Another giant bell. You can tell from the inscription. His name was Zhang Hao Yu, Marquis.
The bells recount the deeds of Nangongquo, or Boquo, who served the supreme god, assisted Kings Wen and Wu, defeated the Shang over the Huai River Basin and Middle Yangtze communities. Jia Wu, the first day of the first month during the year of the Zhou calendar, Lord Yu of Zheng said, Boquo was at the service of the supreme god, assisting King Wen and King Wu. They defeated the mandate of the Yin, that's the Shang, and pacified the world under heaven. The king, Cheng, ordered Nangong to settle on the confluence of the Yangtze and Han River, governing the Huayi groups and ruling the southern regions of Jiang, the Yangtze River, and Xia, the Han River. These inscriptions, which follow a 4-character rhymed structure reminiscent of odes, likely commemorated Nangongquo at important ceremonies. This narrative aligns with Zhou texts, such as the Analects, which refers to Nangongquo as Boquo. Inscriptions on Lord Yu's bronze bells assert their descent from Ji, the Zhou's legendary ancestor, solidifying the Nangong lineage's claim to the Zhou royal family.